Hello, callers, and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on some interesting updates. We start with our second choice goalkeeper, Inaki Pena, as it has been reported that Barcelona have rejected a loan inquiry from Turkish giants Galatasaray for the La Masia graduate. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, we are going to be talking about N'Golo Kante, as it has been reported that Barca are currently facing Atletico Madrid battle in the free transfer pursuit of the Chelsea icon. We're also going to be discussing more on that. So, guys, before we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. If you're just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are highly welcome. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. According to journalist Josep Capdevila, Barcelona have turned down a loan inquiry from Turkish giants Galatasaray for goalkeeper Inaki Pena. The 23-year-old La Masia graduate spent the second half of last season on loan with Galatasaray and made a solid impression during his time in Turkey, even though he played just 8 times. Since returning to Barcelona in the summer, Pena was installed as the second-choice goalkeeper behind Marc-Andre ter Stegen, with Xavi Hernandez getting rid of Neto Murora. However, game time has been hard to come by for the shot stopper thanks to the terrific form of ter Stegen finds himself in. As a result, Pena has played just 3 games across all competitions, once in the UEFA Champions League and twice in the Copa del Rey. Given his lack of game time, Galatasaray tried to swoop in for the Barcelona academy man by making an inquiry to sign him on loan after they lost Sergio Muslera to an injury recently. However, the Turkish giants have been met with a firm no from the La Liga leaders. The response is completely understandable, given that Xavi and co rate Pena highly and are keen to keep him around and help him develop into the future number 1. To that end, Barcelona are already working on a new contract for the academy product, whose current deal expires at the end of the season. Reports have suggested that the 23-year-old's renewal is imminent, with the club set to tie him down until the summer of 2026. So there will be no second loan stint for Pena at Galatasaray, with a goalkeeper set to stay put at Barcelona. Inaki Pena has been around for a long time now for Barca, hoping to have a place one day as the first choice goalkeeper. But when we look at the fact that ter Stegen is really on good form, that is not happening anytime soon for Pena. But I still believe that his time will come. I think ter Stegen is close to 30 years old. Let's see how it goes. But Inaki Pena is still a very young guy, and I think he still has a lot of time to climb to the ranks of being the first choice at the club. I think Xavi himself wants the player to even renew his contract, despite him being the second choice and hardly playing games. But Barcelona have said no to Turkish giants Galatasaray. Of course, we quite remember when Pena went to Galatasaray on a loan deal on the second half of last season. He did a decent job there. He was spectacular. We saw his exploits, especially against his parent club Barcelona in that Europa League round of 16. I think he was so good, and he showed what he's got. And I think that loan spell really helped. It really helped Inaki Pena because Barca themselves knew what this guy can bring to the table. He is a potential number 1 for Barca without a doubt, because he went there, made a very good impression, and that is the reason why Turkish giants Galatasaray are coming back for him. And this time they even want to still a loan, but still yet Barca are saying no. They want him to be here. Whether loan or permanent transfer is a big no from the club. Let's see how it goes. The player, I don't know if he's happy or not, the fact that he has not been catching, but he needs to understand that ter Stegen is in the form of his life, and I think Xavi will never want to bear that risk anytime soon to ascend him to play some games. I think it will be very risky. But he's still young, still 23. His time will come. ter Stegen will not be here forever, and there will be a time that Inaki Pena will definitely climb to the ranks to be in the first choice at Barcelona. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, Barcelona will once again dip their toes in the free transfer market come summer And one of the names that have been heavily linked with the Catalan Giants is Chelsea midfielder N'Golo Kante. The 31-year-old is in the final 5 months of his contract with Chelsea, and considering the plethora of options they have in midfield, the Blues could allow the Frenchman to leave in the summer. Kante, who is currently in the final phase of his recovery from his hamstring injury, has thus emerged as a potential target for Barcelona, who are in the market for midfield reinforcements. However, according to fresh reports in the British media, as relayed by Mundo Deportivo, Atletico Madrid have, also entered the fray for the signing of Kante. The Rojiblancos are said to be looking to revamp their squad in the summer and have identified the 2018 FIFA World Cup winner as a target due to his availability for a free transfer in the summer. The report suggests that Atletico Madrid are among the clubs who have already knocked on the doors for Kante, having made contact with his representatives to explore the possibility of a transfer. Past reports had suggested that Kante would be open to joining Barcelona. It has even been claimed that the Frenchman had been pushing the club for a decision, while the Catalans are waiting to see how he fares once they return from injury. A contract renewal with Chelsea is not off the table either for Kante, but the recent signing of Enzo Fernandez and the focus on youth under the new ownership of Todd Boehly could lead to the Frenchman's exit, with the likes of Atletico Madrid and Barcelona interested. Kante will not be short of suitors in case he does not become available for free in the summer. N'Golo Kante having a very bad time of his career, of a player who was one of the best midfielders in the world, but seeing how his career have nosedived is just something to be worried about. And Chelsea don't even see him as that valuable player anymore. He's currently out injured with a hamstring for a very long time, and Barcelona, knowing fully well that we are financially broke, trying to explore the free agency pool. We want to go in for him, still thinking and hoping that he still has the qualities he had in the past. Kante have been laying for a very long time to Barca, especially when there was a time when it was rumored that Busquets have decided that he will leave the club for sure. There were a lot of defensive midfielders linked to the role, and Kante was one of them. But you can understand that Kante, even linked to Barca, is not for a long term. Kante is already, I think, 31 or 32 years old, so if Barca want to go for him, it will just be for about 2 years maximum. So it will just be a short-term fix. But according to reports, Atletico Madrid are also in contention. So even if Barca want to go for him, they are going to face stiff competition from from Atletico Madrid for him. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.